Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jason, welcome back to my corner of the internet, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Space Quest 2. Hey, for some more great sci-fi space adventure, take a look at the Two Guys from Andromeda's Kickstarter project, if you're watching this video before June 12th, 2012, at tgakick.com. I'll have the link in the description below. Alright, so when we last left off, well, we had just crash landed, well, the hovercraft. It ran out of gas, and as such, we went ahead and, well, we crashed, and we ended up landing on our captors. So let's go ahead and look around. I believe I already did this last time, but we'll do it again. So, you seem to be in a rather exotic forest. The growth here is unlike anything you're used to. On the ground lies the wreckage of the hovercraft you crashed in, and nearby are the bodies of your former captors. Alright, well, let's take a look at the bodies. Look at body. I'll just look at the one I'm next to. So the guard appears to be less thick than you remember him. Many of his formerly contained body fluids seem to be at large. Ew. Search. Fluids. Oh, it doesn't understand. Search body. You search the grotesque body and find a small, thin magnetic card. It looks like a key card. You seem to recall seeing one somewhere in the past. Yes, key cards. Well, let's take the key card! I love how the Space Quest games start off with you grabbing a key card. Okay, that's a generalization. I don't think that's true of every Space Quest game. Actually, I think it's probably just the first two. Anyways, so we got the key card. Well, that's good, so let's go ahead and save. We made some progress. What's that beeping sound? Okay. Well, let's look at hovercraft. The hovercraft has been reduced to a mound of twisted wreckage. Everything that was straight is bent. Everything that was bent is benter. There appear to be no salvageable parts. Aww. Look at body. This guard's body has been fatally damaged by the fall. Alright then, well, let's go adventure. Let's go take a look over here. See, can we go this way? Yes. Alright, well, let's look around. So, you, or we, are standing in a dark and damp portion of the forest. There are some very large mushroom-like growths here. Well, cool. Let's... Mushrooms. Look at mushroom. Aside from their enormous size, they appear to be your average garden variety mushrooms. Alright, well, let's take mushroom piece. Because I want a piece of this mushroom. Aw. It looks like he reversed that one on me. Holy jeez, boy! That mushroom thing just sucked you clean up! You can't move a muscle nor see a speck of light. You begin feeling waves of tingling, warmth, and moisture. Suddenly it's not so bad in here. Wow! Check out the colors, dude! Your body and mind enjoy the short-lived buzz that is a side effect of the lethal poison you now marinate in. You're oblivious to the end. Not a bad way to go, actually. But it sure is early in the game. I had high hopes for you. They said, who? Roger Wilco? Not a chance. That chump will last 20 minutes. I said, no way. Roger Wilco isn't that lame. So anyway, don't make me look stupid, too. It has been a pleasure watching you play Space Quest 2. Now, I gotta change things up a bit here, because you guys are going to catch on. Hey, he's saving. Something's gonna happen. We're gonna die. So I have to change things up. Can we go up? The foliage is here is much too dense for you to pass through. Well, can I go this way? I love the way they walk. No, I guess you can't. I used to when I was a kid and I used to play Space Quest and Police Quest and no, it was mostly those two I played. I must have gotten looked at like I was just so it's all too dense. I must have got looked at like I was some total moron, like some stupid kid, because I thought since these were the coolest games ever, that walking like that was the coolest thing ever. So I used to do this really intense power walk thing, like he's doing right now. I'm like throwing my arms to the side, up and down. Now I'll save over mushrooms, just because I don't want to backtrack entire screens. But yeah, I'm like, all right, let's look around. You're in a strange-looking stand of woods. Suddenly, from somewhere to the east, you hear a twang, followed by a high-pitched shriek. Oh. You hear something. It sounds not unlike the hovercraft you wrecked in. Ah! Run! Am I gonna make it off the screen? I made it! Look around. You're in another area of the forest. The growth seems to be getting heavier here. Look at tree. Yes, you see before you a tree. Thank you for the elaborative text. I would have never known. Well, let's see. Look at thing. I don't think that is in view right now. I think it is. Look at alien. There we go. The little creature caught in the snare has thick-looking pinkish skin. He looks to be less than a meter tall. He doesn't seem too thrilled with his predicament. Oh. Well, I don't believe I would be either. So let's look at rope. Look, the rope looks brown and long. Yeah, don't say. All right, well, free alien. So we untie the alien, he runs off, and we have a touching moment where he pauses for a moment, looks back. And before disappearing through a tiny hole in the brush, the little creature gives you a long glance. And it's love at first sight. Alright, so he takes off. And we'll go ahead and save, because we made progress! Awesome, so we've saved a little alien who ran off, but as you can see, once I get over there, I never realized how slow that he actually moved. Yeah, the foliage is too dense, so we can't we can't go after him. Actually, look at rock. The rocks in this region are all gray and fairly rounded. There appears to be nothing of interest about them. Gotcha. Boring rocks. Alright, well, let's continue our investigation. Alright, so the foliage here is, yeah. I think I've already given you the history behind that. So I'm actually expecting something to happen here, and it's not happening, so I'm getting kind of confused. Maybe I'm remembering something wrong about the game. So, you are standing at the edge of an eerie swamp. You can hear the croaks and moans of the swamp life, none of which you are eager to encounter. Okay, let's look at the water. You are unable to see very far into the murky liquid. It doesn't look too appealing. Drink water! You take a swig of the murky water. The taste is not unlike the squeezings of 100 moist gym socks. You shiver in disgust. Hopefully, no intestinal discomfort is in your future. Smell swamp. Smell water. Smell self. You bear your normal manly scent. Oh, cool. Yuck! So let's go for a bit of a walk here. And I'll have swim typed out and ready just in case. Or look at eyes. You must be seeing things. I'm not seeing things. Look at monster. Run! You can't run. Help! You feel something slimy clamp down on your leg and pull you beneath the surface. You struggle in vain to free yourself. Unfortunately, your desire to breathe results in the intake of a large quantity of swamp water. If the lack of oxygen hadn't killed you, the taste of the putrid water would have. But I drank some water. You lied to me. You're dead. Better luck next time, Roger Wilco. Okay, as you probably guessed, we can't go that way just yet. Because this is all we've got. Order farm, dialect translator, puzzle, keycard, and support. Oh, I didn't look at the keycard. Look at keycard. It looks like your average keycard. Wonderful. Okay, let's, well, while we're up here, let's walk over this way. So, you know, at the beginning, you're obviously, you know, you do some exploring, figuring out, hey, what's where. And this one here, I will be doing a little bit of maybe some backtracking, experimenting, because I think I've only beat this game twice now? Yeah, this will be my third time ever beating it, so it's new for me. But let's look at this screen. Let's look around. This is another clearing in the otherwise heavily wooded area of the forest. There's a plateau near the back. Ooh, look at plateau. It is like the other areas, only raised a little. A mailbox sits up here. So this here is a mailbox. Out in the middle of the jungle. Or swamp. Or... Okay, let's look at this. Look at this very suspicious mailbox. Mailbox. The mailbox looks typical. For a mailbox, anyways. There's a slot, a tray, and a sign. Look at slot. The slot looks much like an opening in the exterior of the mailbox through which a thin piece of mail might pass. Look at tray. The tray is actually a small indentation in the lower part of the machine. It is currently empty. What else was there? A tray and a sign. Look at sign. Did I misread that? The mailbox looks typical for a mailbox. There's a slot, a tray, and a sign. Look at mailbox. Sign. Read sign? Sign. Sign. Ah, there we go. The sign says Radical Express, when it totally, no doubt for sure, has to be there a while previously. I love the humor. Oh, I love how it ends up. Okay, well, we got a mailbox. Hey. You are carrying an order form. Let's go ahead and insert. I cannot type tonight. Order form. That's been done. Okay. Mail order form. You drop the order form into the box. The mailbox hums and buzzes for a while. Then an object of some sort drops into the tray at the base of the box. The machine goes silent. Look in tray. The tray is actually a small indentation in the lower part of the machine. It is currently bearing what looks to be a whistle. Oh, that's right, the Labion. How coincidental is that? We're on Labion. Take whistle. Look at whistle. 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 Look at the whistle. The whistle is usual looking. Usual. You don't say. Something just occurred to me. Alright, so we've We've used the mailbox. I'm actually going to go ahead and do... I want to check something here. Because I feel like there's something I forgot to do. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do that. Now, you know what? It's like I want to talk about the series, but I want to try to focus my chatter to specific... Oh, we came out here. To specific games in the series rather than talking about the entire series as a whole. You notice there's a beeping sound. Now, if I recall correctly, if we do not stop this beeping sound, it makes our life very difficult, hard, and actually generally just fatal and impossible later. So, listen to sound. You hear a high-pitched beep. It seems to be emanating from the wrecked hovercraft. Look at... Wait. Let's try search. Everything inside it is twisted and bent, blah, blah, blah. It seems to be emitting a high-pitched beep. Ah, wait, there we go. You do notice a button with a flashing light next to it. Look at light. You see a normal button and light. The light is currently on. You didn't notice it during the flight. It must have come up as a result of the crash. Look at button. You see the normal button and light. Okay, so let's go ahead and push button. You press the button. The light goes dark, and you no longer notice the high-pitched beep. Awesome. I would, I'm actually going to use a different save game for this, just in case I come across, another. I get some spare time, and I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get myself killed and see exactly what that was. I'll keep the mushroom save. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to the screen. Now, we didn't check out the screen really from the bottom. We've got some things on the ground. Look at ground. The ground looks like everywhere else, with the exception of some growths which look like spores or pods. Oh, let's go take one of those. You seem to have kicked one of the strange little spores. Your kick caused some spores to open and spray a fine powder into the air. As a result, you are paralyzed from head to toe, unable to move a single muscle. And at this point, I'd like to thank you all for watching. No, actually, you're not dead. I'm just joking. You lay there for a while. I'm actually going to turn up the speed. I used to, when I tried playing this before, I thought that was it. You were dead. And then I would go ahead and I would keep loading my save. But it turns out, it's actually possible to kick those without actually dying, because they don't actually kill you. They just paralyze you for some time, which is good to know. It's good to know for a puzzle later on in the game. So that's my assumption as to why they put that in there. However, that is taking a while. Look. Due to paralysis, you are only capable of displacing air. Hold breath. Aw, come on. Fortunately, the paralysis wears off and you seem to be back to normal. Awesome. So let's go ahead and take pod. You take possession of one of the spores, being careful not to mistakenly break it open. Alright, so we got ourselves a new item. Look at pod. Oh, I mean spore. This is one of the unopened spores. How delightful. Alright. Alright. Oh, and there's our little friend. Look at alien. You can see a little guy across the clearing picking some sort of berries from a bush. You startle the small creature, causing him to bolt into the underbrush. Oh. Yeah, screw it. Weed. I'll call it a weed. Alright, so let's go ahead over there and, well, get some berries. Oh, would you look at that? Nom 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 nom. Good! You succeeded in establishing contact with one of this planet's life forms, and it looks like you'll get to examine it up close and personal. The giant root-looking thing is giving you a guided tour of its digestive system. What you experience next is too horrible to describe. Let's just say that you die as a result. You are dead, trust me. It may please you to know that during the night, you didn't digest well. For a while, gastric distress made it extremely unpopular with the other root monsters. Way to go, Wingnut! And I believe we've already read that as well. Alright, well, in my, we'll say, typical Space Quest Let's Playing fashion, I'm actually going to end it with a death. Next time, I will show you how horribly annoying this maze is, because you actually have to walk between all the roots to get to the other side. And then there's a twist at the end. But I'll wait until, well, next time to let you in on that. So, once again, like I said, if you're viewing this before June 12th, 2012, be sure to check out tgakick.com for some more great space adventure goodness. And well, I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've had playing it again. These games are classic. I just love them. All right, this is Jason. Until next time, game on.